Hoffman of Hoffman Law Firm. David, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
You're joining us today talking a little bit about workman's comp and what to do if you're hurt on the job. Talk to me about first steps.
The first step for anyone who's hurt on the job is to report the accident to the employer. Legally, you have 90 days to report the accident, but what I would caution people is the longer you wait, the more difficult at times it is to kind of activate the whole claim process. It's always better to give notice immediately and accurately so that the employer can begin to direct the medical treatment, things of that nature. A lot of times people come to me and they tell me, I thought it was just a pulled muscle, so I tried to just work on through. Unfortunately, if you wait 90 days and you say, hey, you remember way back when I had an accident, a lot of times it's difficult that way. So what I would tell everyone is to report it immediately, even if you think it's just something like a pulled muscle.
So after day 91, nothing can be done?
Well, you have to give legal notice within 90 days. And there's such thing as constructive notice, and there's such thing as actual notice. So even if it's beyond the 90 days, there's always a chance that true notice was given in its own form.
Okay. Great information. If I am hurt, who takes care of those medical bills?
Well, in South Carolina, the employer has the absolute right to direct medical treatment. They're also responsible for paying for the medical treatment for anyone who is hurt on the job.
Okay.
If a person is doing something that furthers their employer's business at the time, then workers' comp will cover it, and it'll go through the employer's insurance carrier. They'll pay for the medicals.
And if I can't return back to work?
Well, there are a couple of different scenarios. If you are truly out of work, then workers' comp benefits will start up weekly, and that's 2/3 of your average weekly wage until such time as the doctor releases you. If one of these company doctors puts you on light duty and the employer cannot provide light duty for you, well, then you get the weekly workers' comp. So if you're written out of work, you get workers' comp. If you're on light duty and the employer can't provide light duty, then you get workers' comp. Otherwise, you go back and you work the light duty with your employer.
So there is some form of payment.
Sure,
Which is
also, at the end of every claim, once the doctor releases you, he'll usually assign what's called an impairment rating, and you'll get paid based on your overall disability in South Carolina.
Okay. Well, important, good information to know. If you are hurt on the job, give David a call at 769-7077 or log on to hoffmanlaw.net.